Hey, history buffs. Today we're diving deep into one of the most pivotal elements of World War II, bombers and their monumental impact on the conflict. Buckle up because we're flying back to May 10th, 1940. On that fateful day, the German forces stormed into the Low Countries and France, turning the so-called phony war into a terrifying reality. Within just a month, the British had retreated from Dunkirk and France had surrendered. But Britain was ready to fight on, even if it meant standing alone. The only way to strike back at Germany then was from the skies. Thus began the relentless bomber offensive that reshaped modern warfare. From May 1940 to April 1945, the Royal Air Force's Bomber Command, later joined by the US Army Air Forces, hammered German cities, factories, and communication networks. This strategy wasn't born overnight. It was rooted in the air power theories of World War I, which suggested that strategic bombing could decide future wars. Now, what exactly is strategic bombing? Simply put, it's the systematic targeting of an enemy's industrial and civilian infrastructure to cripple their war effort. In the early days, British bombers were ill-equipped for this task, often suffering devastating losses in daylight raids. They quickly switched to night bombing, which, though safer, was worryingly inaccurate. Enter Air Marshal Arthur Harris in 1942. Known as Bomber Harris, he fiercely advocated for area bombing, essentially targeting entire cities to break the enemy's morale. With the introduction of heavy bombers like the Sterling Halifax and the iconic Lancaster, Harris took the war deep into Germany's industrial heartland. One of the most notable raids was the 1943 attack on Hamburg, codenamed Operation Gomorrah, which laid waste to vast areas of the city. On the American side, the US 8th and 15th Air Forces joined the fray, bringing their B-17 Flying Fortresses and B-24 Liberators into action. Initially committed to precision daylight bombing, they too faced horrendous losses until the long-range P-51 Mustang fighters provided much-needed escort. By 1944, with improved navigation and bombing aids, the Allies were hitting their targets with greater accuracy, though not without significant sacrifices. The combined might of RAF and US bombers brought Germany's war industry to its knees by early 1945. But the cost? Staggering, the RAF's Bomber Command lost over 55,000 aircrew, while the US Army Air Forces suffered nearly 44,000 fatalities. So, was it all worth it? While controversial, the strategic bombing campaign undeniably played a crucial role in the Allied victory, severely crippling Germany's ability to wage war. And there you have it. The story of how bombers shaped WWII, turning the tide and bringing the conflict to a decisive close. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more intriguing history content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep exploring the past to understand our present. Cheers!